Oh, lads. Can try it with just without red, maybe. So you have Blood Artist and Citadel sack. Mill 3 cards, return land card from graveyard to hand. Yeah, I think Witherbloom Command is good, right? It's cage, rip, etc. removal that's also essentially free to cast off of your Citadel. You can just choose the drain, right? You pay 2 life to cast, you gain 2 life when you cast it. So before Citadel's in play, it's good, and after Citadel's in play, it's good. Seems like a card you would want in your Magic deck. How many lands with all the dorks? Like 21? Yawgmoth. Artiste. So green-black needs like another way on top of Blood Artist and Citadel to deal damage, right? It needs a third way. Do we have a third way? Classic CROKEYZ playing old cards every time new set comes out. Where are Merfolk, Elves, Black Madness deck? Already back to the same old greasy shit. That's okay, man. There's like 100 streams playing Merfolk. You can go watch them. You'll be back here tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Bastion? Oh, Bastion, yeah. Bastion's completely fine. Oh, Strider. Okay, and Mana Dorks. Mana Dorks, please. And then, I'll be honest, that's the entire deck. Probably 1 command is enough for main deck. Mana Dorks. Mana Dorks. I mean, we probably play the Ghast again, you know. I don't see any reason not to play the Ghast. It's just not really like another dork that's worth it, I would say. So you probably just want some removal, or maybe some... Like, do we still want to play Priest? Don't know. There's actually not that many creatures that we want to sack prior to having Citadel in play. But maybe like 2 Priest is probably fine? In fact, let's try the full 4. Let's try something like this. I think that 1 Witherbloom command is worth it. Okay, sideboard. Run a foul. Sanctuary. Four push, 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Leyline. Very simple and easy. 1 by 1? You have to do it 1 by 1, dude. They wreck the sideboard UI. Alright, let's try a Golgari version. Again, I still think Golgari will be worse than just playing Jund, but I would not be a scientist. I would not be the scientist I am if I didn't try it. Grow? Grow was good, man. I only stopped playing Grow because I wanted to try something else, so we won most of our games. And I did not delete the deck, so that's how good it was. Skull Prophet. I don't know what that card is. Is that the one that mills? Why is that good? Oh, it's ramp. Ramp or put top 2 cards of library into a graveyard. It's not awful. But I mean, it's instead of Innkeeper, right? You need to play Innkeeper for the life gain. Ramps early? Yeah, so you can't replace Innkeepers, so the only way you can play Skull Prophet is to replace Ghast, Goose, or Llanowar Elves, and those are all 1 mana dorks, right? So why play that instead of the alternative? Okay, so if we can mill a land, this is obviously insane. If we miss on a land, are we very sad? Or just a little bit sad? I don't think I can risk casting it, man. As much as I would love to. Could play Abundant Harvest. Yeah. Again, instead of what, right? Like, I think the rest of the pieces are required, right? We need the Citadels, we need the lands. Strider and Yawgmoth are your ways to filter your deck. Bastion and Blood Artist are your ways to win. You've got your Mana Dorks, and then Priest. I mean, Priest is the only expendable card in the deck. I think they're just dead, right? GG. I mean, the priests can maybe go, you know. The priests can maybe go. If you get a priest trigger off, it is 2 ramp for the turn, which is great, but try veto. We don't need veto, man. You're like, guys. Look at the deck. Veto is not the type of card that we need. Like, you've got there's loads of different piles of cards, right? Categories of cards within the deck. Within the deck, you've got the lands, you've got the Citadels, you've got the cards that let you scry when Citadel's in play. So Strider and Yawgmoth. You've got the Mana Dorks, you've got the and the ways to win, which is the Blood Artists and the Bastion. We don't need veto, because veto is just another card in the ways to win pile. We've already got that covered. That pile does not need more cards. The piles that need more cards are Mana Dorks and ways to tutor Citadel, which we currently have 0. So if you've got a suggestion for those, I'm all ears. I need cards for that pile. And those cards, if there is any, those would replace the priests. Once you go infinite, do you need the Bastions? Well, it's the Bastions that make you go infinite, man. We just tried Rakdos, where we had 4 Blood Artists, and it wasn't enough. So you have to play either Bastion or Vito or Dina. And I mean, Bastion is obviously the best of those. You don't need to play all three of them though. You need Blood Artist plus one of those three cards, and I mean, surely it's Bastion, right?
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just business as usual.
3/3 Gallia. I mean, I guess I'll try and double block this.
Take a gander. Any geese here?
Deadly Dispute. Deadly Dispute is maybe good. A bit of draw gets you closer to Citadel. Can give you a bit of ramp, but I mean, again, there's not that many creatures in the deck that we want to sacrifice to Deadly Dispute, right? Before the Citadel's in play. It's quite hard to use. Like, we have the Woestrider Goat, the Bastion Token, and Shambling Ghast. Like, we don't want to be sacking our Goose, we're not sacking our Elves. We don't want to sack our 3/2 Woestrider. So it's a bit hard to use the Dispute, I think.
No peace.
Their deck's crazy. I mean, it is when it draws this card, yeah. And it just doesn't get removed. You saw them in game 1 when they didn't have the Bard class, huh? Sign by Blood? Yeah. I mean, again, another decent suggestion, but it has to... Remember, it has to be better than Priest of Forgotten Gods, huh? It has some serious... competition.
When I'm finished here, there'll be nothing left but dust.
How long do they get to cast these? Oh, only the turn? Okay. Very interesting, chat. I think it's okay to turn our Llanowar Elf into a Clothish trigger there.
Oh, looks like you're all mouth and no hands.
I mean, this Bard class is annoying.
You haven't seen the last. Oh yes, that's
How's Harvest affect the land count? I mean, you don't get to cut that many lands for Harvest, right? Like, maybe if you're playing 4 Harvest, you can cut 1 land. If you start cutting more than 1 land with 4 harvests, then you're just locking yourself into searching for a land every time, and you're not getting the real power of the card. It's fun. I mean, I like Harvest a lot. I would love to play Harvest in this deck. I mean, maybe it's as simple as that. Maybe it is just cut Priest, add Harvest. Because Harvest does help you find your Citadel. Does their deck go like infinite at some point, or is it just like a value engine? Now it does. Does it? I mean, they only get 1 mana. Their cards cost 2. Man, Yawgmoth is absolutely sick, huh? Jesus. I like this deck a lot. Cage is a bit annoying for not being able to get our Woe Strider back here, but am I sacking now, or am I sacking in the opponent's combat? Like, we still have up to 4 mana available here. But don't get me wrong, I mean, I've got some juicy ass chumpers here. Some seriously juicy jumpers. Interesting choice. Let's go for it. There's a lot of lethals here. There's also some very much so non-lethals. Nice. How do you feel about being the PogChamp's overwhelming favourite? I'm not the favourite, man. How am I the favourite? I'm nowhere near the favourite. Boxbox and Ludwig are... Not only are they higher rated than me already, but they're also better than their rating is. Very interesting hand. On the draw, huh? I mean, guys, this has to be a keep. This has to be a keep. Oh, we're playing against this guy. It's the... Shit, what's it called? 9 lives combo. No land is a kick in the stones, guys. My stones have been kicked. Nice lands. Thank you, Crisco. Thank you for your support, as always. I can always rely on Crisco. It did. My -1/-1 counters. Sag. Nine lives, huh? Please tell me I sacked enough creatures there, monk ass. Okay, good games. That's pretty good. Pew 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 pew. That excited me, chat, so I thought I would let my inner excited little child out for one moment. Thank you for allowing me to do that. Harvest was good. Harvest was good. Pew 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 pew. Alright. Fatal push, huh? I mean, we've played against this opponent before. We know that it's very likely they have 4 of each of these cards. Fatal push does seem potentially worth it, although Shroudy, by the way. Shroudy McShrowdersons, huh? Shroudy McShrowdersons. Did we just run it back? I guess I can... I'm gonna need the second command, huh? For like... a cage or whatever. What can we cut though? I guess we're not under any like life total pressure, so we probably cut one of our drain cards. How did our sources deal damage to them? Because they cause life loss. 9 lives only prevents damage, but we're not dealing damage. We've cheesed the opponent's strategy, mate. I don't know, man. This is... It's a questionable hand, you know? It's not an incredible hand, but, I mean... Bit weird champ to mull this, huh? Command is so nice to have. What did I put in for the priests? Just harvests, man. I'm gonna try harvest, and then we'll try Thoughtseize and Fatal Push probably. But I think harvest is probably decent. Harvest is really nice before and after Citadel's in play. So, I mean, that's good enough for me. Before it's in play, you can either fix your mana or find a non-land, and then after it's in play, you can just take a land out of your deck, basically. Leyline of Sanctity. Citadel does not target, does it? Nope. Opponents protecting themselves from something we don't do. Well, the Leyline of Sanctity is okay, because the Leyline of Sanctity stops the Blood Artist. But we'll just have to, like, kill them with multiple Citadel triggers, which is probably fine. Oh, Bastion. Oh yeah, Bastion doesn't target. True. So I should probably... I guess I should cut the... I cut one Bastion. So I should bring the other Bastion in and cut a Blood Artist instead. I mean, we're not under any pressure of dying anytime soon, which is good. Overwhelming Splendor. That's kind of a problem, guys. I thought I was going to be able to get past it with just the Citadel activation anyway, plus the Bastion, but I didn't realise it also stops my Citadel. I don't really care about my creatures being 1/1s, but that is a bit annoying. Is there any way to do this? Is there any way to do this? So if our creatures die, we still get the Bastion triggers, right? Okay. I mean, it's gonna be hard, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be hard. But let's see what we can do. Any mass vandals? Nope. There's no more Bastions in the deck. Peppy laugh. Wait, I get an attack in? No 9 lives. It's still worth the sack one though, right? I've got a sack one every turn. I guess I'll sack my Ghost Rider. I can escape Ghost Rider. Does attacking works, right? Bolas Citadel, not a card I'm insanely interested in at the moment. Nine. So I can drain for 2 with my tower. I can drain for 2 with my command. Let's start with this. Mill 3. Oh, I can't drain with a command. Fuck! Fuck! What I can do though is, I believe I can get a creature off of the baffling end. No, I can't. Shroud, by the way. Okay, well, I can kill the Sterling Grove, or I can kill one of my own creatures. Which is honestly a tough choice. Drain for 2, or kill the Shroud. Could kill another Woe. The Shroud does give them a tutor, which is kind of scary, but I would like myself to mill. I would like my Woe Strider to die. Okay, it does not cost any mana to play this. Why am I pretending that it does? Point goes to 5. Damn. Damn! Almost. I don't know if I've even got a card in my sideboard that can remove Splendor. Alright, let's try again. We definitely want this card. Very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. Thoughtseize? Yeah, but I mean, Thoughtseize can get completely bricked by Lele in opening hand. Which is a Monkey S, mate. Monkey S. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just bring the Bastion back in and go. Trophy? Well, they're protected by Shroud, man. Which is no joke. Cage is fine. Cage can be removed by our commands. Submit 0 is what I was looking for there. Attack first with the goat? Why? The Citadel is honestly still worth it, because the Citadel, even with Cage in play, Citadel can still play lands off the top of the deck to help, like, you get to filter one card a turn, right? Better than doing nothing. Low Strider, Shambling Ghast. That these Ghasts are crazy. Pew pew pew. No Basti? I can't cast Basti. Gideon's interventions on it. I mean, they're just dead, right? GG. Nice cage, boy! Absolutely rolled. That was good. That was a nice one to win. You always want to beat those type of decks, huh? Love beating decks like that, me too, man. Those shambling ghasts were incredibly good. Oh shit, tower to the bottom, what? No, tower to the bottom. Ah, a fellow life gainer, huh? Let's see who is the superior life gainer though. I mean, probably them honestly, because our hand's quite slow. Well, they stand no chance against our fast hands though, but with a hand this slow, they might have a shot, although I guess the Yawgmoth is... The Yawgmoth minus counters is really quite good, huh? Alright. So we want to play Llanowar Elves. Do we want to use our food token? No? Speaker Monk S. I mean, Yawgmoth can kill these things, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I kinda want to slam the Citadel. Anybody down for slamming the Citadel? I've got to be honest, I'm down. They make a 4/4 Angel, so what? Do I look like I give a shit, mate? Do I look like I give a shit? Any scryers? Okay. Nice, that's GG. I mean, don't get me wrong, their life total's going up. But, trust me, when the time comes, it will go down. That these triggers are annoying. Give opponent 10 life? Don't worry yourself, mate. The pain train is coming. God, the Bastions are just so nice, aren't they? Can I should probably save the treasures, right? Because I kind of want a Yawgmoth in play to kill these Soul Wardens. So I'd like to... Yeah, I think we can hold it for now. Can't you just kill it? No, I don't have lethal yet, but I mean, I will get to lethal eventually with like 100% certainty. Just was going to take a bit of time. Because I've only got... Oh no, wait, I've got 3 Bastions in play. Okay. I I was only counting the Blood Artist damage. Okay, I had like 60 damage, I think. Well, I mean, I had a lot more than 60, but at least 60. Wither Bloom command. I mean, Fatal Push, yep. Command, yep. Harvest out. Harvest is actually, like, it's great, huh? Great for game one, then you can just bring in your pushes or your thought seizes or whatever. That was a slow hand, by the way. Yeah, we only won on turn 4. Which kind of sucks, huh? Okay, one cut. We can't cut any mana dorks or pushes, so do we want to cut from the Wincon pile or the Scrylord pile? Probably the Wincon pile, huh? Maybe a Blood Artist? Cut one Citadel? Nope. Nope. Alright chat, we've got ourselves a deck here, I believe. We have ourselves a deck. Is this a block? Fuck no. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of here. Okay, possible turn 3 win here, but we have to play a land first, so we also might brick. Okay, man. Sure, you slowed me down for a turn, wow. So if we kill Redain, we have to give up 2 mana dorks. We draw 3. I've got to be honest, guys, I'm not convinced by that. I think we just sack the Innkeeper and try and draw land over our next 2 draws. Pass. It's a very interesting game here. I really think we're okay to chill, man. Could go off right now, though. Yeah, fine. Do, 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 do. I mean, if we don't draw a land here, I'm going to be very upset that I played the Goose, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering. Which I did not have to play. Excuse me? One moment, please, chat. Okay. I'm definitely a little bit triggered at myself. But do you know what? I'm a big boy, guys, so I'm gonna get over it. Is it worth sacking the innkeeper too? I'm just not buying that. I'm not buying that as fact. Okay, we could have had Citadel and play this turn. But I'm comfortable with where we sit in life. This Yawgmoth card is absolutely out of control. It is just ridiculous. Legend row? Man, what legend row, mate? I just gain all my life back anyway. This deck is sick, dude. Very cool. Nice and fair and balanced. Okay, cool hand. Let's keep and lose.
Said coward, number and everything.
It's -4 from Citadel. Yeah, but that's okay, man. Once the Citadel's rolling, we've got enough life to deal with that.
This is great banter. It really is.
Any Citadels? I mean, Watch Rider's a decent draw, guys. That'll really help. Innkeeper? Man, Innkeeper is so nice, but... Is it worth sacking the Ghost Rider? Obviously, if we let it go under the apparition, we can get a 3-3 back later, but who cares, right? GG. It's actually over, man. Dude, this deck is absurd. Oh wait, I've got to pay 1 because of Thalia. Bruv, fuck off. What is that? Okay. I think it's actually worth it to pay the 1 here. Stupid Thalia. Die! Just kill her? Yeah, but then I would draw the thing and I can't cast it, right? So I have to cast it first there. This deck is obscene. Man, Mortality Spear is actually an incredible ad. It's a nice way to get rid of all graveyard hate, all cages, you know? What a card, man.
Mortality Spear to E5.
Guys, this deck is honestly unbelievably strong. LOL waiting for you to get matched with creativity and lose. Well, we went faster than they do. Of course you're not going to win every game with any deck, but dude, we're getting close to winning every game with this deck. I mean, you just open your eyes, man. This deck can compete with the creativity deck easily. We also have a 1 mana answer to their whole deck, right? Run a foul. We have 1 mana, killed their things. Their combo doesn't even win the game either. Their combo passes turn. It's a scam. Oh my god, I thought I was about to get tithed. That would have been horrifically bad. Turns out Golgari's better than Jund after all. Play Jund! Play Jund! Relevant today. Archon? I think we sack the goose, right? For a land? tapped. Yes, it's tapped. It is tapped, that is for sure. So I can sack my goose here and I can deal 1 more damage, but I want to sack my goose on the opponent's turn, the opponent's next turn, to activate my Fatal Push, which we will be able to cast past Archon, even if we cast something on our own turn, right? And that is more than worth 1 life, or 1 drain. Selfless Savior. Dude, they're almost dead, man. Like, this is insane. But I've got to say, early doors, this deck is looking like some hot shit. Like, some hot shit. Don't know about a Phoenix. If it had haste, sure it would be great. It does have haste, man. You just haven't put the card in your deck that gives it haste. Oh my god. Opponent is playing the baby sack deck. Oh, how cute. Baby sack. Opponent is going to draw some cards while we deal infinite damage.
Thoughts on unbanning Field of the Dead?
Thoughts on unbanning Field of the Dead? Probably fine, right? I think there's a lot of cards that are banned in Historic that could be unbanned. Bolt? Field? The fucking Omnath is fine, man. Seriously. It's a turn 4 combo format. Omnath is fine. Field is fine. Agent of Treachery is fine. Winota is fine. Winota is just another turn 4 combo deck. I don't know if there's any card banned in Historic except Thassa's Oracle that couldn't be unbanned, and it would be fine. Or Oko. Oko of Thassa's Oracle. I think that might be it. TF3, and a TF3 is fine. Okay, Once Upon a Time. Yeah, Once Upon a Time, Veil of Summer, Oko, and Thassa's Oracle. And you can unban the rest. Apart from maybe the stupid ones from Mystical Archive, like maybe not Channel or Demonic Tutor or anything like that, but like Bolt and probably even Swords to Plowshares is fine too. Fires doesn't seem fine, but Fires is absolutely fine. You cast Fires on the same turn that you die to your opponent's deck. It's absolutely fine, for the same reason that Omnath is fine. TF3 is also okay, yeah. Guys, I don't know, do you think you're playing fucking Limited here? Like, Historic is absolutely out of control, guys. And these cards are also, these cards are not, they're not cards that make the format go out of control. They are just, they're absolutely at the level that the format is already at. They're not better than everything else. No way. It's not even close. Oko, Thassa's Oracle, and Once Upon a Time and maybe Veil of Summer. Those cards are a little bit better than everything else, but Omnath, Tef, Fires, Wilderness Reclamation, these cards are all just on level. Okay, Uro is very good too, but I'm not convinced by Uro, man. If they unbanned Uro, I would say, okay, cool. I think it's worth to sack our guy there, because I want to try and get my... I might need to try and get my Woestrider out. If I don't find one, right? Because I need a Scrylord. Why the hell do people think Swords is remotely broken? I mean, Swords is an incredible removal spell, but Swords is the power level that a removal spell has to be worth playing. You can only play the incredible ones, right? And that is just another incredible one, yeah. Dark Ritual, yeah, so Dark Ritual, Channel, there's a few cards in the Mystical Archives that never actually made it to Historic that probably shouldn't, but some of them I think would be okay. Like Bolt, Swords to Plowshares, there might be some other ones that I can't remember. Counterspell? Oh, Counterspell is fine. Lapse is better than Counterspell. Oven or Trail? I'm thinking Oven. I also could have just held that Mortality Spear up, especially when I've already played a land this turn, but I think it's alright. Lapse is flat out better than Counterspell in like 95% of matches. I mean, especially in Historic when you don't have fetch lands, right? The double blue compared to single blue is just that is a huge difference. I mean, a lot of people ignore those type of differences, but it doesn't change the fact that it's true. Lapse, like if Counterspell got added to Historic, there would be no copies of it in any deck that doesn't already have 4 lapses. I think Ghost Rider is actually a scry. Imagine playing Boomer Jund.
This is great banter.
Imagine.
It really is.
When you can play Zoomer Golgari. I'm just gonna bring these spears in every time, aren't I? Should they just be in the main deck? Why are they not? I think Citadel is one of the funnest cards. Just I love Citadel. Citadel is one of my. I think. Oh, I don't know if I can talk about that, but basically, someone asked me what my favorite cards were for reasons, and Citadel was one of the cards that I named. I didn't put much thought into it, but I was asked about my 5 favorite Magic cards, and I said Bolas Citadel, Experimental Frenzy, Lurrus, Kick W. I know there's a lot of Lurrus haters out there in the world, but fuck you. Lurrus is gas. Citadel, Frenzy, Lurrus, Ghost Rider, and... One moment, please. I don't want to lie on my stream, you know? I would never lie. Soulscar Mage. I was debating between Soulscar Mage or Sprite Dragon for number 5. I went with Soulscar. You could certainly make a case for Sprite Dragon. If someone wants to disagree with Soulscar and they would rather Sprite Dragon was in the list, that's fine, man. I accept your disagree. As perfectly reasonable. Iteration? Yeah, Iteration's cool too. Oh shit, I forgot about Clothis, man. Okay, Clothis is number 5. Frenzy, Citadel, Clothis, Lurrus, and Ghost Rider. Oh! What a top 5 that is. What a beautiful top 5. Yawgmoth soon? Hey, maybe, man. It's fun. Possibly Yawgmoth soon. And possible, do you know, another early contender from Historic Horizons to maybe make it into my top 5 in later years is Dragon Rage Channeler. Channeler and Yawgmoth. They 2 cards are very cool, Smile. Very cool. I think... Is it worth using a food token to be able to leave up tower to protect against claim? That's kind of spicy, but also completely unnecessary. Who cares if they claim my creature? Not me. Okay, chat. I think I'm gonna cut the harvests and we'll just go for Mortality Spear main. This card is just good, isn't it? There's nothing else to say on the matter. It is just good. That top 5 is the best take CROKEYZ had in years? That makes no sense, man. You can't rank my takes because they're all equally correct. Just the concept of a ranking system for that just makes no sense. How can you rank that which is equal? Okay, good games. It's been a pleasure, opponent. Good luck in your next game. Why am I sacrificing a creature? I don't have to. Can I not use my food token, dumb game? Hello? Food token. Treasure token. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, there's a hella chance that we don't pop off here because we don't have much to play with, but, you know, there's hope. And where there is hope, there can be victory. I'm gonna need to stop having a land as every second card. Hello? Excuse me? -6, dude. -6 is no big deal whatsoever. It doesn't even matter. Pew 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 pew. Bruv, this deck, like, I could play for the next 24 hours and I will not lose a match. Alright, that's a turn 3 Citadel. That's a turn 2 Old Growth Troll on the play though, Monkas. Monkas? Alright, if I play Tower here, can I Citadel without playing a land next turn? I think so, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can. Nothing to see here. No problems. GG. It's over, man. It is over! We'll just kill all of their stuff in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, the deck is impressive, guys. I can't lie. The deck is impressing me. Okay, it seems like a fatal push game. We still want our spears, though. What do we cut to... How do we sideboard now that we don't have Harvest to cut every game? How has it played when you didn't have Citadel? Well, when we don't have Citadel, we just cast our cards and use them, and then we draw Citadel, because they all scry and draw and gain life and drain. So there is no don't have Citadel. Doesn't exist. You might not have it in your opening hand, but you're casting it, mate. Yeah, I mean, we can for sure trim a Yawgmoth. See, it's becoming difficult to sideboard, though. Maybe we can't, if we're bringing in all the pushes, maybe we can cut some of the spears, though. 2 spear, 1 Yawgmoth, and then either a Mana Dark or a Bastion. Alright, let's do our first test of 5 drainy cards. 4 was not enough. 5 for sure might not be enough either. This is a Hearthstone hand. This is a GG hand. Yeah, we might lose this game. I mean, we mulled to 5 though, huh? You can lose games of Magic where you mull to 5. Those are some hot facts. But maybe you can win them too. This is a dub? Nah, I don't think so. We're really feeling the pain of only having 5 cards, huh? Because we need our Citadel and stuff, but then when you don't have your once we draw our Citadel in this game, we've got no lands now because we just don't have the total number of cards available. Can Yawgmoth sack itself? No. Okay, Sag. think we might finally lose a game, guys. We might lose our multi-5 here.
You are insane, man. Go, Mr. Streamer, easy clap.
No! Not like this, man. Not like this! Henge? I don't give a fuck about Henge, man. Doesn't do anything. Which one's blocking, man? Which one is blocking? Both are very useful for very different reasons. If I block with Blood Artist, we have 8 life. Eight life. That's not a lot, man. But I mean, I have to draw a land, and even if I do draw a land, I mean, if I don't have Ghost Rider, I've already played a land, right? So just the chances of Citadel working are so incredibly low. The chances of finding some way to gain life with Ghost Rider in play is a bit higher than being able to win without a Ghost Rider or a Yawgmoth. I would suggest. Okay, I mean, we multi-5, I scried a lot. It be what it be.
I love everything from deer to dinosaurs. I'd get out of the way if I were you.
This is what it takes for us to lose, chat. This is what it takes. Alright, let's go game 3. There's a lot of cards in the opponent's Henge deck that are not creatures, huh? Like, a lot. It's a bit spicy. I mean, my Mortality Spears are looking a lot better now. I think I'd rather play the full 4 Spears than the full 4 Pushes. A lot of stuff to be removing there. Okay. If I play a Ghast and I sack one... If I sack one... Yeah, it's worth it, I think. One, two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we need a land to Citadel. If I don't draw a land, we can just play a Yawgmoth, I guess. Why didn't I just play Yawgmoth? Why would I play Yawgmoth when I can just play the fucking... I can play the Yawgmoth next turn. If we don't draw a land? Why would I not give myself the opportunity to play the Citadel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should have attacked. Who fucking cares, man? Vivian? Vivian.
Love tearing this place to the ground.
That's a card. I mean, I can kill the Vivian, huh? If I just, yeah. No, I can't. Because I need to make a treasure.
Time to disappear into the brush.
Okay. Actually never lucky, chat. Never in my life have I been lucky. Rona's the Indomitable. Okay, this is honestly a little bit awkward, but it's fine. Life total? Man, life total is fine. Life total is chilling. Seven? 7 is fine.
This is great banter. It really is.
Seems good. Another comfortable victory, chat. We actually lost one game in that match, which is... I mean, it's unlikely. I'm a bit pissed that I lost a single game in the best of 3. The deck is just crazy, guys. It's crazy. Que Ecuador! Que Ecuador!